Easiest thing.
We're in Vegas, and you can even see the famous strip from the golf course. So the players need to roll the dice, have a little gamble out on that course.
I think you have to gamble everywhere on the PGA Tour, but in Las Vegas, I think it's required, isn't it?
Be rude not to. Big day coming up. Can't wait to see how it unfolds, Rich. This should be an absolute beauty. Be rude not to. Big day coming up. Can't wait to see how it unfolds, Rich. This should be an absolute beauty.
Absolutely tattooed that one.
From about 100 yards. Attaboy, good shot. 15 feet to the cup. Hey, nice looking line. Just didn't drop. And they'll walk away with a par on this one. Starting the round at even par. The second at Tpc Summerlin is a par 4 measuring 469 yards from the back tee. It plays slightly downhill, so a strong drive here will set up even just a short iron approach. However, there's a huge waste area to the right, so accuracy off the tee is required. The smart option here is to lay back with the 3-metal and give yourself a full shot in, and also take one club less into this green as it will release down the slope. Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge. Good shot there.
Outside chance of the birdie, but a 2-putt here is still good.
All right, John, how's this putt looking?
Well, this has to be more than 40 feet from where they're standing. I'm going to go with 42 feet to the cup.
Well, we're hearing some excitement elsewhere on the course. Well, that's worth reviewing. Let's roll the videotape. John, do you have any info down there?
I'm down here on the 14th hole. This is Ian Poulter's next shot.
Looking really good, this one. And down she goes from outside the range. And what a way to jump into the top 10. Let's take a look at the leaderboard. The third hole at Tpc Summerlin is a very strong par 4 measuring 492 yards. There's a huge ravine that works right up through the middle of this. It requires a very strong drive up the right half to go at this green in 2. There is a big fairway to the left if you want to tuck over and get up and down for your par that way. From around 180 yards out. Hoping for a bounce here, preferably to the left. A nice approach shot there. Pin high inside the range.
Birdie at the last. This for another.
16 feet to the cup. Ooh. This is a par putt. And down it goes. He's currently tied for 10th. The fourth at Tpc Summerlin is a pretty straightaway par 4, measuring 450 yards from the back tees. The fairway bunkers down the left and right are to be avoided. Really, not much to this hole. Just be accurate on approach. That should find the cut stuff.
Luke, that did not end up where you said it was going to. It's in the rough. No harm, no foul there with that shot.
Let's have a look at Patrick Cantley getting ready to play their third. Ooh, that almost went down. Oh, wonderfully played chip shot.
You better believe it is great stuff to watch.
Trying to get to 2 under with this putt. Big chance here. A bit long on that one. This putt's about 4 feet from the hole. This next putt is for bogey. So after that hole, this is the current standings on the course. And that's going to put him up to even par.
Unfortunately, backing up slowly but surely on that leaderboard, Luke.
The fifth at Tpc Summerlin is a par 3 measuring 197 yards. Depending on where they put the tees on this hole ensures the type of club you need to get at it. If you're going at it, make sure you avoid that bunker that's short and right. Looks to be going with a hybrid here. Fairways and greens. Easy game, isn't it?
The iron play today has been absolutely stellar. Luke, the greens and regulation, just a fantastic accomplishment. Great to watch.
Wow, what a shot. That's a great shot into birdie range here at the 6th. Okay, let's get back to the action. This putt coming up is for birdie. Looks good off the blade. And with that putt, he's bounced back immediately from his previous drop shot. And that will take him to 1 under. He's currently tied for 14th. The 6th at Tpc Summerlin is a snaking par 4, playing 430 yards. There's a big waste area up to the left-hand side that needs to be avoided. If you can position your drive on the right half of this fairway, it gives you the best shot up the hill to a green that is not protected by any bunkers. Now, man on the ground, John McCarthy. What's this lie look like, mate?
Well, they ended up in the deep stuff, but the lie could have been a lot worse.
That's a shame. Had a chance to hit the green, but couldn't quite get there.
Distance control nearly impossible coming out of this rough.
Oh, that's great. It just missed the hole. This putt just 5 feet away from the hole. And there it is. He's currently tied for 15th.
And moving down the leaderboard as well.
The 7th at Tpc Summerlin is a short par 4 measuring just 382 yards off the tips. Really, you just want to avoid the trees on the left-hand side because that will prevent you getting at the green, which is well guarded by bunkers and trees. Lay up, short right, a nice little wedge in here, and try and make a birdie. Let's have a look at Patrick Cantley. Sitting at 1 under. Going with the 9-iron, I think. What a quality shot that was.
Got to say, I can't see them not making birdie here, Luke.
Well, Rich, in the thick stuff here, not a good spot to be.
No, this is like hitting it into a head of cabbage. I mean, it literally is just awful.
Didn't quite strike that as cleanly as they would have hoped.
You know, definitely the wind had to have gotten a hold of that one.
And he needs this to save par. Good looking putt. Now, nice to make a mid-range par putt. Currently 1 under for the day. The 8th at Tpc Summerlin is a big par 3 playing 239 from the tips. A well-struck shot will avoid the gully here, but anything to the left half can roll off the green. The bunker short rider also to be avoided, so you don't make a sloppy bogey. Lovely rhythm there, Rich. That's going to work every time. This is from miles away. Terrific roll. It even had a chance. And tapping it in for par. Is it a tie for 14th place? The 9th at Tpc Summerlin is a par 5 measuring over 563 yards. Really, the main aim here is to just avoid that bunker off the left of the tee. Then, if safely in the fairway, you can get after this green. A strong shot will play to the left half of this green and feed down to any hole location. A birdie chance, no doubt. From around 220 yards. 4 strokes off the lead. Going with a 3-wood here. Oh, come on, sit. Good play there, Rich. I like it a lot. And here we are with the 3rd shot. 4 shots behind our leader. Gee, there's some energy and action going on all around this property. Wonder what's happened. A chance to move to a couple under the card with this putt. Oh, just missed. Big putt for par coming up. Job done. Let's head to the next. All right, Rich, we've made the turn now into the final 9. What are your thoughts so far?
I love it. Absolutely love it. This player is near the top 10. They need a few more birdies. A good solid 9 holes should see them inside the top 10 at day's end.
Good looking shot this. Second shot here at the 10th. Oh, this would be handy if it could bounce right. That's well played. Anything on the green from there was fine.
He's already made a few birdies today, and this is another good look.
This would be a good putt to hole. It'd help move you into the top 10. That was a gallant attempt. This one just outside 7 feet to the hole. Not a bad line, this. Ooh, just missed that one. And that puddle drop. Well done.
Let's go to our man John on the ground. There's something brewing down there. Let's find out what it is.
Well, I'm down here on hole number 11. This is Cameron Champ's next one.
Well, that's an impressive little chip.
Just eyeballing that one, trying to make it.
The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. And after that hole, this is how the leaderboard looks. Placement off the tee is required at the Tpc Summerlin 11th hole, par 4, measuring 448 yards. The big bunker down the right side is to be avoided at all costs. And there's also a little tree there which might affect any line of sight approach to this green. Second shot here on the 11th. Opting for the 5-iron. It's fair to say that wasn't their best shot.
Yeah, it took a bit too much club on that one.
He has this putt to save his par. Looking good. Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? And this one will be for bogey. And down it goes for consecutive bogeys.
They're making one bad mistake with another, compounding it, not good.
Trailing by 7 after that hole. The 12th. Here at Summerlin is another short par 4, 442 yards off the tits, but plays slightly downhill and leaves just a short iron approach. The only real danger here is the big body of water that starts around 150 yards short and goes right up past the green. Playing from around 110 yards out. Let's have a look at Patrick Cantley. Patrick Cantley was known as that can't-miss kid. He went through all sorts of issues injury-wise and also personally losing his friend and caddy in a tragic accident. But he's a guy who has finally found his way to the top. Is it where it belongs, Rich?
He's one of the purest swingers, ball strikers in the game, and he's also got the competitive fire that burns awfully bright in his system. There's no doubt that he can be a force to contend with for years to come on the PGA Tour, Luke. I think the one thing that he needs to be mindful of is his pace of play. I think at times it gets a little bit slow, but in saying that, if he's only hitting it 63 times around, how long can it take? I mean, he's an amazing, amazing player.
Sitting at 1 over for the event. The 13th at Tpc Summerlin is a monster par 5 measuring over 600 yards from the back tees. The big hitters with a tail breeze can cover that bunker on the left-hand side. But if you want to lay up, make sure you've given yourself the right number, because there's a lot to this green and plenty of ways to three-putt it. Be careful on approach. The interesting choice of the driver here. Well, that's showcasing their power there, Rich.
Always like the aggressive play, going for it in 2 and get rewarded for it.
Oh, this is exciting. A putt for an eagle. Terrific shot, almost an eagle. And they'll tap this in for birdie. And unfortunately dropping back to level with the card. The 14th at Tpc Summerlin is a straightaway par 3 playing 168 yards. The green slopes right to left, so make sure you've got the right length of club so you're not left with a long putt. Looks to have chosen the 7-iron. Come on, get a good bounce to the left. And he's safely on the green with that shot.
And this one for back-to-back birdies.
Ooh, right by the hole. Pretty straightforward 4-footer coming up here. Well holed. And now we go to the 15th, where this happened just a moment ago. The impressive young Cameron Champ with an amazing shot. Great putt. So with another hole behind us, let's take a look at the leaderboard. Our current leader is enjoying a 2-stroke lead. The 15th at Tpc Sutherland is a great short par 4. In fact, a lot will try and drive it in the tournament. If you want to lay it back, you've got around about 115 yards uphill to a green where you can't see those back hole locations. However, a good aggressive play here. Must avoid the pot bunkers around the greens or the big waste area to the left. A chance to make a birdie here or even an eagle. Let's have a look at... Oh, great shot. Holes out for a birdie.
Ooh, tasty little pitch shot. Gets it to go. Fist pumps all around.
Time for the second shot at the 15th. And this putt to move into the top 20. And that putt drops, now 1 under, heading to the stretch. And with it, he moves to 1 under par. Well, good move there. Anything north on the leaderboard's always pleasant. The 16th at Tpc Summerlin is another one of those great scoring holes en route to the finish. A par 5 playing 560 yards. A well-struck drive up the right half here gives you a chance to get at this green in 2. If you are going for the green, make sure you've got enough club, because that huge penalty area in front of it will ruin any score. Be careful going through the green here as well, because getting down from over the back is not that easy. Opting for the 5 wood. Anywhere up on that dance floor would be nice. Getting ready to play their 3rd. Oh, that was tidy. That should ensure the up and down.
Judging it beautifully.
And down it goes. So that's back-to-back birdies.
2 in a row there, Luke. Getting their groove on.
He's in a share of 10th position.
Always like to see your name moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
The 17th at Tpc Summerlin is a downhill par 3 playing 196 yards. Jonathan Bird once famously holed out in the playoff here to snatch the title. The green shapes right to left towards the hazard, so make sure if you're going to go for it, be very accurate. Opting for the hybrid, I think. Looks like this one's going to the beach. From the sand, looking to get up and down. How close was that to going in the hole? Great shot. Oh, this would be a good one to make. It's for par. This is a good chance. Oh, I love a player with big heart. You've showed plenty there.
Yeah, in the bunker, off the tee, great recovery.
Trailing by 5 shots after that hole. The 18th at Tpc Sutherland is a 444-yard par 4 with a big body of water just beyond the gully, which you've got to drive. Make sure you avoid those bunkers on the right side to give you a good iron into this green. Needs to make a move soon. Nicely done. Second shot here at the 18th. Outstanding approach shot.
Almost a gimme birdie there, Luke. Fantastic.
And this putt for a final score of 68.
Short game has been absolutely fantastic today.
Nice stroke. It was on a good line. Right on 4 feet. Should make this one. And that signs off on today's round. Well, they've put a few points on the board there, Rich, with that performance.
They did. Overall, it was a good week. I can't say it was spectacular, but a nice solid week and a nice solid finish in the top 10.
I'm Luke Elvey, alongside Rich Beam, and on behalf of all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, it's goodbye for now. Tpc Sports, delighted to bring you all the action here from the PGA Tour. Today's coverage of the Southern Open is about to begin. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and down on the course, it's hello to John McCarthy.
Good day, Luke. Happy to be here at Hickory Creek. And wow, talk about a first hole. Have you seen the landing area these players have to deal with? Pretty narrow out there, and there's bunkers flanking on either side. Can't wait to see what unfolds here today. It's going to be fun.
Well, I hope he makes this one. It's for par. Okay, steady now. This one's for bogey. Well, that's disappointing, Rich. Getting underway over par.
Starting off with a bogey at first, not tragic. You got a lot of holes to make it up. Let's see how they deal with it going forward.
Well, Rich, that's a shot they'd like to have back again for sure. Oh dear, that's on the beach. And that shot back in the fairway. Choosing the 9-iron here. This one might need to get down a little. But not a bad approach, that one, up onto the green. A couple of putts from there, and that'll be a pretty good hole. John, have you got a read on this one?
Looks like a lengthy 25-foot putt from here.
Oh, what a shame. That would have been a nice one to hole. An opportunity to make their par. Well, that hole's behind us. More to play. Currently at +1 for the tournament. You've arrived at a par 4. Step up to the tee and own it. Well, that's a touch of the Freddie Couples rhythm right there. Here's some action from just a moment ago. Well, Cameron Champ, he went after it here, didn't he?
This is very well done from long range.
When a player hits a shot of that calibre, you just want to have another look, don't you? Let's return to live play now. Cameron Champ is one of those players that exploded onto tour, Rich. He brought that power game with him and was a winner straight away. But now he's facing that sort of second-year syndrome, isn't he?
He is, Luke, but he's one of these unique players where I think his power can get him through the tough times. I think that if he figures out a way to learn how to play the golf course on the PGA Tour effectively, even his bad weeks will start making cuts and being in contention a little more often. As with most young players, they just need time to develop.
Oh, good look at a birdie here. Ouch, that hurts. Just a 4-footer remaining. And in it goes for the par. Sitting at 1 over for the day. Let's see what happens here on the 4th.
That's really not what they were looking for.
This lie's not great.
Yes, this is like a big bowl of spinach salad. It's just gnarly in there.
Oh, I like that strike. This one's heading well towards the green. Yep, that one's on the dance floor. You can two-putt that for sure. This putt is about 16 feet. This one has eyes for the hole. And that will drop in for birdie. Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. And after a birdie at the last, they take the honour on the hole. Looks like they've got the 5-wood. This one's bunker bound. And approach didn't seem to fit their eye.
Coming up a little short with that effort. Not bad, though.
Oh, well played. Aren't you an expert in the bunker? Ooh. 4 feet to the cup. That's a good putt to hole for a bogey. A little slide happening here on the leaderboard. See if he can bounce back. Let's see what happens here on the 6th.
That is right down the sprinkler line.
Sitting at 1 over. Going with the hybrid. Any bounce to the left here would be helpful. Didn't quite have the right stuff there.
Not taking enough club to get it there.
And here we are with the 3rd shot. Oh, I don't mind this par putt. Good putt that. And this effort by Justin Thomas, getting ready to play their 3rd. Wow, that almost went in the hole. Our leader is a couple of shots up at this stage. And after that effort, this is how the field is shaping up. We've arrived at a par 4 hole.
Pretty good shot there.
Second shot here on the 7th. Opting for the 9-iron. Look at the line on this one. Get in the hole. Always love these opportunities, especially when it's for birdie. It's tracking. Always nice to hold those for a birdie. And that'll drop him down to even par now.
And after that good play, moving up the leaderboard.
And they'd be feeling buoyed with confidence after that birdie. Here's a good chance to maintain the momentum. Going with the 5-iron here. Yeah, not a bad effort, that one. Up onto the green and a chance to hole your putt.
Made birdie on the last, looking for a second in a row here.
Oh, Rich, that's the special stuff.
That chip in for Eagle works 8 days a week in my book.
Let's get back to it, shall we? And this putt is for a big 2 on the scorecard. That's frustrating. Pretty good chance here. This one's for par. Well hold. Let's move on. And that par ensures he'll stay right there at even par.
Moving up the leaderboard. I like it.
Teeing off here at the 9th hole.